Hi! Today we're going to go to some of the monorail resorts and see what we can see. I know they've got some really cool Easter eggs over at the Grand Floridian, and we're going to see what might be available over at the Polynesian. I think it's going to be a good time. I'm going to go into the Tiki gift shop at the Polynesian Resort Hotel and see what's available. I absolutely love this window display at the Tiki. For $55, you can get this little Tiki god with torches that if you flip a switch, their Tiki torches will light up. But if you'd like a smaller version, they have a Christmas ornament that's only $25. It also lights up. If you're really into Tiki gods, you can get this table lamp for $300, which seems like a lot for a table lamp, but if you're really into Tiki gods, for $30 they have this great Enchanted Tiki Room t-shirt, and it is really soft. For $30 they have this really cool Tiki Room hat. This Tiki god, which is pulling a cart that's full of succulent plants, has a hidden Mickey on his back. For $65, they have this really great shrunken zombie head that looks like the drink from Trader Sam's. You know how much I like Trader Sam's? This is really cool, but it's $65. Now we're going to take the monorail over to the Grand Floridian. We've made it to the Grand Floridian. This is the view from the second-story balcony of the Grand Floridian. And look, it started to rain. But there's no lightning, so they're not closing down the pool. When it's raining outside of the Grand Floridian, the hotel supplies towels for their guests coming in from outside. Annie is going to go into basin and wash her hands. She loves doing that. Annie's going to wash her hands with pink sugar. She always does.
That was way too much, but I don't care.
Annie, how do your hands feel now?
Soft.
How do they smell?
Good.
They're doing some remodeling at the Grand Floridian. This is where the Misner Bar used to be. But now you can't get in there. They have these curtains up. It'll be fun to see what it is when the curtains come down. The band that plays here in the evening used to be up on the second floor, but because they're remodeling Misner, they've moved the band to the main floor. I wonder if that affects the sound. We're at the Grand Floridian's Gasparilla Grill, and we're going to try the spring seasonal cupcake.
This is the chicken and brie sandwich at the Gasparilla Grill. Annie and I are splitting it. Neither of us care for brie, but we like the idea of a grilled chicken with a little bit of ham. We didn't know it came with raspberry jam, but I think I'm gonna like it this way. Annie is not interested. The chicken sandwich I thought was very well done. It was a grilled chicken breast, so a little bit of dry in the middle, but it was still very tasty.
We've talked about that. It's awfully hard to make a grilled chicken sandwich, especially out of a breast, and not have it a little bit dry.
Absolutely. Whatever they seasoned it with was delicious. We did ask for no brie. The raspberry jam added a wonderful touch, and there was just a little skin of maybe an aioli or maybe I'm not sure, but just a very, very thin layer on the bottom. The problem is between the mayo on the bottom or the aioli on the bottom and the raspberry jam, it was a slippery sandwich. So twice I got bites that were just bread and raspberry jam. I had to scoop the chicken back inside, but it was really tasty.
Annie didn't think she'd care for the mimosa flavored cupcake, so she went and got a blueberry muffin.
Annie went for the blueberry muffin, and this is quite a muffin. It's huge, full of great big blueberries and lovely big chunks of sugar on top. Stop.
Since Annie isn't getting any of this, we're only dividing the cupcake into 2 parts. More for Elizabeth and me.
Some sort of little soft center. Maybe that's the champagne buttercream. I smell the orange. It smells wonderful. It's very orange creamy. That is really good. That's a burst of orange. Oh, the cake itself is wet.
That can be good.
They've used some sort of an orange syrup. Delicious.
That is a darn good cupcake. It's sponge cake. It's got some sort of orange syrup infused into it. The frosting's wonderful. It's not too much. It's not too little. That is really a good cupcake. This is the Grand Floridian Easter egg patch. Every year the Grand Floridian puts out chocolate Easter eggs.
since I've been on my neat walker today, and I've been kind of slow, but we enjoyed a little bit of the Polynesian and the Grand Floridian. The Easter eggs were wonderful.
They really were. They're just gorgeous every year.
And I did manage a limp up to the Basin White. I always love to go in there. Annie and I kind of think it's a little mini spa day.
The cupcake was great. I really enjoyed it, and Annie enjoyed her blueberry muffin.
Yep, so all in all, a pretty good day.
If you enjoyed this video, subscribe.
Give us a thumbs up, and please comment. We really do like hearing from you.
And with that said, I'm Art.
I'm Elizabeth.
And this is Our Life on the Go.